All right, now we had a big up day in the market. The Dow was up more than 450 points. Now, a lot of this is due to Jerome Powell at Jackson Hole, Wyoming, and spoke and has said interest rate cuts, they're coming. And it looks like they may at least cut interest rates 3 times this year. That means in 2025, they're likely going to be cutting interest rates all year. So the index is soared, but this is a double-edged sword because that type of interest rate cut speak also sent commodities soaring. Now, a lot of these commodities, they're at yearly lows. So their rise right now is not going to make headlines. But I'm telling you, as the Fed continues to cut interest rates, you're going to see these commodities take off. And we're going to be back at square number one next year talking about high inflation. Now, we had oil up almost $2 a barrel, and WTI is back near $75 a barrel. Now, we had gold up almost $30 an ounce. Now, over the last 2 sessions, it's been down about $30 an ounce. So it's basically right back where it started. And we had a lot of the agricultural commodities. They rose as well. And we had orange juice hit an all-time high today. And that doesn't look like it's going to stop. Coffee, cocoa, both of those commodities were up more than 1%. Now, it's nothing but jubilation, excitement, and cheering that this stock market is going up. But the same problems remain. The layoffs, they continue. The factories closing, they continue. And the debt continues to pile up. So at some point, these two are going to meet, and it's not going to end well. Now, we had some data out today, new home sales, and that report was a banger. New home sales were up more than 10% from the previous month, up 1/3% year over year. And these levels actually rose to the highest in more than 1 year. Now, we had existing home sales yesterday, and those sales are moving up. So the housing market is moving in the right direction, at least in the term of sales. But we're still seeing the median price of a home go up, and that's the only danger, because as mortgage rates fall and this stock market continues to go up, you're going to have a lot more people rush into that home buyer's market, and you're going to have more people vying for one home, which is ultimately going to drive up the price of these homes. Now, we also had good news out of the railroad strike. That has ended. The Canadian government stepped in, and they realized that a strike at this railroad is too important for their economy, for the economy of North America. So those workers, the engineers, conductors, they're back on those trains, and shipments, they're moving along again. So the entire continent dodged a bullet there. Now, of course, no earnings today, no economic data. Next week is going to be a big week in the market. And at this point, we've crossed over Dow 41,000. We may see Dow 42,000 next week. Who knows? But this market is pointing up, and it doesn't look like any negative news is going to stop it. And I hope everyone out there has made some money. Have a good weekend. This quick stock market commentary. Please like and subscribe.